Well, hi there, it's Al here from Al's Geek Lab. Today I'm going to be playing Pole Position 2 from Atari, or is that Namco? Either way, I'm going to be reviewing this one today on a DOS machine. As you can see in that very shaky image behind me, it's not shaky in real life, that's just the camera by the way. I'm going to be playing it on real MS-DOS hardware. None of this emulator nonsense. That's what I like to do, but because of the shaky screen shenanigans, I'm going to be copying that on their VGA display, on the flat screen here. Okay, so you can get to see it on that screen, whilst I'm playing it on the real thing. Now, yes, so Pole Position 1, I did enjoy it when I had a Hercules monochrome machine. Yeah, I thought it was pretty nifty. I was, at the time, 7 years old. Or was that 8? Anyway, I thought I was pretty cool. Turns out I was real crap at playing Pole Position. So one would think that now that I've all grown up and lost my hair, that I would be real stellar at playing Pole Position 2. We're about to find out. So strap yourself in, pop yourself into first gear, sit down with a nice cup of tea, and let's play Pole Position 2 together here on Al's Geek Lab. Alright kids, here we go, and we can choose 4 tracks. The sound is absolutely blasting on this game, as you can hear. By the way, I'm slightly sarcastic, being Scottish as hell, so I've got Fuji, Suzuka, and then Seaside. I'm assuming that's a United States one, and of course we've got this other one with cactus, or is that cacti? Never remember, but anyway, that might be also in the States. The other 2 Japanese ones are quite clearly Japanese, so I'm going to go for, heck, I'll just go for Mount Fuji, because Mount Fuji's cool. Right, let's go. Now, let's have a look here. Prepare to qualify, can do. You're about to hear some good old PC speaker coming out the Sound Blaster card, by the way, so it sounds a little bit better than absolute dog shit. (139 kilometers an hour), or is that miles an hour? Now change gear there into high gear. There's only 2 gears in this Formula 1 car, of course, because all Formula 1 cars have just 2 gears. I'm about to hit this guy, I'm gonna... Oh my god, come on! Right, that is unfair. See that guy? He's just, he messed me up good and proper there. And yeah, I had to switch back to low gear there. He messed me up good and proper. He went off without a dent. Not a dent. I burst into a ball of flames. And, you know, obviously completely messed up. But somehow, 3 seconds later, back in the land of the living. This is not how I remember Pole Position 1. I remember it being a game of like timing, where you had to, I'm slowing down here for this corner, where you had to like sort your tyres out. Right, there we go, I qualified. I don't know how badly I did, about to find out. 3rd position. Well, it's better than a kick in the face. Here we are, 3rd position, prepared to race, says Atari. I'm born ready. Go! How's this going to be with another bunch of hooligans on the track? How come they are getting away so far ahead of me? Changing into high gear there, look at me go, getting totally owned by these other players. Slowing right down for this guy because he's got a death wish. Oh, what, did you see that guy? Did you see that guy? Look, flaming pit again. I'm in high gear somehow, even though I've got a brand new car by the looks of things. Okay, okay. Thanks, man. Hey, look at that, I didn't go off to the side. So back into low gear. He almost killed me. I like how they just come up totally unexplained, just going, you know what, I'm going to smash the living daylights out of you. It is rather unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Off to the races, going to stay at 287. I don't know if it's miles an hour, probably is. Coast around this corner. Hey, 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 extended play. I'm still in with a grin. Slowing down for this corner. Stay on the track, Al. That's what you need to do if you want to earn some points here. Come on, purple. Oh no, don't get in that sign. Oh, low gear. Changing gear there. See if I can let these guys get past me, because that's obviously what I want to do here. No, not the sign. Ah, man, I suck. Although this is not easy. Now, whilst I'm playing here, I will advise you that this did come out on, I think, the Atari 7800 first all. When it came out on the Atari, it looked better than the PC. This came out in 1989. Now, obviously the Atari was biased because, well, Namco and Atari would have released this together. But you kind of think, why would you make it so bad on the PC? This is EGA graphics, right? Oh, it didn't make that noise before. Anyway, why would you make it so bad on the PC but make it so nice on the Atari? Is it because they knew how to code for the PC, for the Atari, or is it because they deliberately made it dog shit for the PC? There was a lot of dodgy port stuff going on in those days, you know? I mean, I like the fact that this guy's gonna kill me, isn't he? What's, see? Come on, man. That's not fair. I didn't get an extended play there, so I'm about to lose. And by the way, have you seen Mount Fuji? I've seen lots of mountains here, but no Mount Fuji. 2 seconds in the race. There we go. Passing bonus. Small consolation for the fact that I'm totally dead now. Not good. Not a good day. Game over in Fuji. Alright, let's have a look at one more track here. Let's have a look at that Seaside track, eh? Oh, look at that. It's got a sweet little fun fair. Will this be any easier? Unlikely. Come on, move, move. I forgot to change gear there. That was a bit silly of me. Ah! Tell you what, the brakes aren't too crash hot on this. The brakes are very slow. I've also noticed when you do crash, apart from being burnt to a crisp, and then suddenly miraculously reappearing, if you're in high gear, you have to change back into low gear, obviously, because you're not going to go anywhere in high gear. But the interesting thing is it keeps you in high gear, and you have to wait till you are suddenly pulled back into the middle of the lane, right, to be able to change gear. You can't change gear until you're actually driving again. tad shit. Did you see that? I blew up and I didn't even touch anything. I tell you what, if I was an 8-year-old kid who is getting pole position 2 for the PC at the age of 8, I would have been pretty peeved. Now what position am I in? I'm very far back on the grid, that's for sure. No funfair for me, I'm miles away from it. All of us, those guys have got much more torque than me, I tell you what. Somehow their engines can just pull away and mine can't. What am I driving? And arrows. And again, they are totally invincible. So yeah, pole position 2 for the PC. The response of the controls, pretty damn slow. The exhilaration factor is not great. And the fairness factor also is pretty poor as well. Just overall, I mean, I can get the impression that you could probably master this game, that you could get really good at it. There isn't any difficulty settings as far as I can work out. They're obviously favouring that kind of more arcade mode with it a bit more. But yeah, I mean, there were much better games in 1989. In fact, if we go back as far as like 1987, we had games like Test Drive 2, The Duel, I think came out in 88 maybe? Or was it 89? One of the two. And then we had Vet, which was kind of almost like a 3D racing car game in 1989. So this came out the same year as a 3D, fairly responsive racing car simulation game. It's an arcade type outrun kind of game. It is not great. It's yeah, it's not a lot of fun. So that's my review of Pole Position 2. That kind of rhymes. So that's my review of Pole Position 2. Got to say, not the finest game for the IBM PC, even in 1989. That wasn't stellar gameplay, I've got to be honest with you. So poor show, Atari and Namco, poor show. I've got the feeling that you had some backroom developers doing a port to the PC. It wasn't exactly a direct copy of the Atari version. Now bear in mind that the Atari 7800 was a machine that was developed in the very early 80s, well 84, 85, something like that, and was basically shelved by Atari until later on. That had an 8-bit processor. This is on a 16-bit CPU. This version arguably should have been better than the 8-bit Atari, but it's clearly not. So that's my review. Anyway, I hope you liked it. I've got some other reviews. The idea on this channel is to do some reviews of DOS games from the 1980s and 1990s, get a bit more in depth than the game reviews I've put on this channel in the past. If you liked this, I would love to hear from you. Stick your comments in below, give me an old thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. There's lots of other game reviews, lots of other documentary style stuff, a whole bunch of stuff on retro computing. So if you like that sort of thing, you're in the right place. Until next time, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you soon. See ya.